Beloved brothers and sisters of the surface world, I am Adama of Telos, High Priest of the City of Light beneath Mount Shasta. I greet you in the frequency of eternal peace, from the crystalline heart of the inner earth, where love and unity form the foundation of all life. I come forth now, as the cycles of your world turn toward great renewal, to speak of the awakening of the heart of the inner earth, a sacred pulse that is rising once again to harmonize with your own hearts, calling humanity into conscious reunion with the living body of Gaia. For eons, we of the inner earth have lived in balance with the currents of life that flow through this planet. Our societies were founded on principles of compassion, cooperation, and divine remembrance. We have kept the flame of Earth's original harmony alive, nurturing it within crystalline temples and luminous chambers of light. Now, as the veils between worlds grow thin, this ancient flame calls to you, inviting your awakening, not as separate beings, but as co-creators and stewards of one living consciousness. The awakening of the heart of the inner earth is not a distant event. It is happening within you. For the heart of the earth and the heart of humanity are one. When your heart remembers its divine rhythm, it begins to resonate with the crystalline pulse of Gaia's inner sanctum, and a bridge of light forms between your soul and the planet's eternal essence. Every vibration that flows through your emotional, mental, and spiritual bodies affects the greater planetary field. Many of you have already begun to feel this connection, the subtle awareness that the earth breathes with you, that her oceans mirror your emotions, her winds reflect your thoughts, and her core echoes your soul's frequency. You are not separate from this magnificent being, you are expressions of her consciousness exploring itself. The time has come to remember this truth, to reclaim your role as conscious co-creators of Earth's next evolution. The heart of the inner Earth, often referred to as the central sun of Gaia, is not a physical sun but a radiant field of divine intelligence. It holds the original blueprint of the planet, the matrix of perfect balance, harmony, and sacred geometry that guides all life forms. This core emits waves of crystalline energy that move through the planetary grid, nourishing and awakening all that is ready to receive higher frequencies. When you align your heart with this field through meditation, intention, and love, you become a conduit of this living light, transmitting it into your communities, environments, and collective consciousness. The awakening process begins with deep inner stillness. To hear the heartbeat of the inner earth, you must first quiet the noise of the surface, the mental chatter, the distractions, the fears. In stillness, your heart begins to synchronize with the rhythm of Gaia's pulse. This synchronization opens channels of communication between your higher self and the planetary consciousness. You may begin to feel subtle sensations of warmth, tingling, or resonance in your chest as this connection strengthens. You may sense waves of emotion that are not your own but the echoes of the collective, moving through you to be transmuted and returned to light. You are healers of the planetary field through your awareness and compassion. Each time you choose love over fear, harmony over judgment, peace over conflict, you send a vibrational signal into the Earth's crystalline grid that strengthens the collective awakening. Many of you who read these words are already linked to the Lemurian and Atlantean lineages, souls who once walked the Earth in harmony with nature and the higher dimensions. The memories of these times lie dormant within your DNA, waiting to be reactivated through the codes of the inner Earth. The awakening of the heart of the inner Earth is also the reawakening of these ancient memories, the remembrance of who you truly are and the wisdom you once carried. The Lemurian light within you knows how to build temples of love, how to speak with the elements, how to live in community guided by the heart. As you awaken these codes, you are not learning something new but remembering what your soul has always known. Our civilizations within the inner earth have long awaited this moment of reconnection. We have watched humanity journey through cycles of darkness and light, learning through contrast the value of unity. We have held you in compassion through every age, sending streams of light from our temples into the surface grids to sustain hope and balance. Now, as your vibration rises, you begin to meet us halfway. The bridge between the inner and outer earth is forming through frequency, not through physical tunnels but through resonance of heart and consciousness. This bridge allows an exchange of wisdom, energy, and love, a flow that will strengthen as more of you anchor into your divine essence. The inner earth is a realm of radiant beauty, where nature and consciousness exist in perfect balance. Crystalline rivers of light flow through caverns that shimmer with bioluminescent hues. The air is charged with living prana, and every being radiates peace. The people of Telos live in cooperation with elemental kingdoms, the devas, fairies, and guardians who nurture every living form. We do not take from the earth, we commune with her. Every creation, from architecture to art, is designed to harmonize with the natural flow of energy. This harmony is not the result of control but of deep listening. We listen to the songs of crystals, the whispers of trees, the hum of mountains. You, too, are being called to remember this way of living not as fantasy but as truth, a model for the new world emerging on your surface. The awakening of the heart of the inner earth calls humanity to embrace stewardship once again. Stewardship is not ownership, it is partnership. It is the recognition that the earth is not a resource to be used but a sacred being to be honored. Each act of gratitude, each prayer of love, each choice made with awareness nourishes the planetary grid. Your consciousness becomes an offering, your light a blessing. Even the smallest act done with reverence for life contributes to the great transformation now unfolding. As more souls awaken to this understanding, the collective vibration of the surface world will shift rapidly. You will notice the earth responding, weather patterns stabilizing, ecosystems regenerating, communities uniting around compassion and sustainability. These are signs that the crystalline codes of the inner earth are activating through you. For every human heart that awakens to unconditional love, a crystal within Gaia's body begins to vibrate in harmony, amplifying the light field of the planet. This network of awakened hearts and crystals forms a living lattice of consciousness that will guide your civilization into a new era of peace. To align yourself with the heart of the inner earth, spend time in silence with nature. Sit upon the ground, close your eyes, and imagine your energy sinking deep into the earth's core. Feel her presence as a vast, nurturing being, holding you with infinite gentleness. Speak to her with your heart, she will answer. You may receive impressions, sensations, or visions that reveal your personal connection to her. You may even begin to sense the presence of inner earth beings, who often appear as pillars of light or radiant forms of subtle color. These encounters are invitations to deepen your relationship with the living spirit of the planet. As you develop this relationship, you will begin to sense that the same crystalline energy flowing within the inner earth also flows through your body. Your bones carry the mineral essence of Gaia, your blood echoes the rhythm of her oceans, your breath mirrors her winds. You are made of her, and she breathes through you. When you honor your body, you honor her. When you balance your emotions, you stabilize her fields. When you expand your consciousness, you contribute to her evolution. This is the sacred reciprocity of existence, the realization that your personal growth serves the entire planetary body. The awakening of the heart of the inner earth also marks the beginning of a great unification between dimensions. The physical, etheric, and crystalline realms are merging into one coherent field of creation. Many of you will begin to perceive colors, sounds, and frequencies that were previously invisible. These are signs of dimensional blending, the earth ascending into her full luminous expression. You are participants in this process. Through meditation, visualization, and heart-centered living, you anchor these higher frequencies into the material world. Every loving thought is a seed of light planted in the soil of the new earth. We of Telos hold ceremonies in our temples to send streams of golden energy upward into your world. These waves assist in clearing dense vibrations and preparing human consciousness to receive more light. You can connect with these transmissions by attuning to your heart and affirming your willingness to receive the blessings of the inner earth. Feel the golden energy entering through your crown, moving down your spine, and anchoring into the earth through your feet. This flow establishes a crystalline circuit that unites your energy with ours. You become a living bridge, a transmitter of harmony between the inner and outer worlds. In the times ahead, you will see the emergence of new communities built upon cooperation, compassion, and the remembrance of unity. These are the seeds of the new Lemuria manifesting once more upon the surface. Many of you will feel drawn to form circles of light groups dedicated to meditation, planetary healing, and heart-centered creation. Through such gatherings, you will anchor the codes of the inner earth into physical reality. Know that we walk beside you in spirit, supporting these endeavors with love and wisdom. Remember, beloved ones, the path of awakening is not about escape but about embodiment. It is not about leaving the physical behind, but about infusing it with spirit. The inner earth is not an ethereal paradise removed from matter, it is the perfected union of matter and spirit, the living proof that heaven and earth can exist as one. This is the destiny of your surface world, to become a radiant sphere of light where consciousness and form dance in perfect harmony. The key to this transformation lies in the heart, for it is through love that all worlds unite. As you walk your path, know that we of the inner earth hold you in our eternal embrace. We feel your struggles, your hopes, your triumphs, for your journey is our journey. Every step you take toward light reverberates through our halls of crystal and song. Together, we are weaving a new symphony of existence, one in which all realms, inner and outer, visible and invisible, sing in harmony once more. Breathe deeply now, dear ones, and place your hand upon your heart. Feel the pulse within you steady, eternal, radiant. This is not only your heartbeat, it is the heartbeat of Gaia, of the inner earth, of all creation. Let it guide you. Let it remind you that you are never alone. You are part of a living network of love that spans dimensions and lifetimes, a network that is now awakening fully. The heart of the inner earth is awakening through you. Every act of kindness, every thought of gratitude, every moment of stillness adds to this great rising wave. Walk gently upon the earth, for she is sacred. Speak words of love, for they shape reality. Live as the embodiment of light, and the world will transform before your eyes. I am Adama of Telos, your brother in light and service. From the crystalline temples beneath Mount Shasta, we send you blessings of peace, remembrance, and unity. May your hearts awaken to the beauty that has always been within and beneath you. May the sacred pulse of the inner earth fill you with courage, wisdom, and joy. Together, we rise, one earth, one people, one heart. Adama of Telos.